Hi guys, it's Talion Trevere here with more Slay the Princess. Welcome to the stream. Hey Sarah, glad you're feeling a bit better. And welcome Koki as well, hope your trip is going well. Yeah, today we have two last routes to explore before we're kind of finished. It's kind of crazy. So I am actually gonna be going on vacation next week, so Tuesday was supposed to be my last stream unless I end up needing some more time. So yeah, I mentioned earlier, but just wanted to reiterate, I'm trying my best to finish Slay the Princess before I leave. So yeah, we have this stream today, and then we're going to be trying to go for the special ending, which will be Tuesday, I guess. So yeah, that's that. I guess let's continue where we left off. So the ones we're going to be doing today are actually routes that we've kind of partially done already. So I don't know if we're going to go kind of faster this route. Actually, I can check how much I have left. I think I did have a fair bit left on those routes. So the Princess and the Dragon. Not a lot left. Just those 3 scenes. And then we had the Fury, which has a decent amount left, but we're still, like, kind of over halfway there. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, we're gonna do those two. I guess if we finish both of them with time to spare... Well, there's also gonna be the ending, but that's not gonna be super important, I think. Because there isn't really anything new until we, you know, try our special route. So, yeah, let's just go.
You're on a path. You're here.
Alright, so which one do we want to start with? We can do the Fury or Princess and the Dragon. I don't know. Either one is good. So we need to do Fury through...
You make your way up
Tower, right? Because we've done Fury through Adversary, we just need Tower now.
The interior of the...
So, we take the blade regardless.
You take the blade from the table. The door to the basement creep...
So, let's see. Which one do we start with? I guess we kind of ended on the Princess of and the Dragon last time, so maybe let's go with that one now?
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Sure, let's do Princess and the Dragon, I guess.
You step forward.
Just do it.
You lunge forward without a mob.
She's dead.
Yes, exactly. You open the cabin door, ready to... Only... What's done is done. I do, but...
We're just going for it.
I made this happen.
Just run straight there.
A warning.
We're doing this. Okay, and this time we're gonna be mean to her, though. We're gonna try to stab her again.
The interior... You take the... The door to the room below is silent.
I guess we might as well start saving. Slay her!
Without a moment's hesitation, you lash out with your blade. It's like you're slashing at air.
You're adorable, but I didn't say you could touch. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finished the job, or what?
Slay the princess harder.
This path is already worn by travel, and has been seen by one of my many eyes. You
Oh,
cannot
that's right.
walk again.
So the reason we
Choose
had
your
an extra route at the start is because I was messing around on the nightmare, actually. And I ended up on the wraith, so I guess it's telling me that I can't do that.
Wait, what?
Okay. We're not doing that then.
She might be making it hard for us to kill her body, but those bones look very, very real. Maybe breaking them breaks her. Or maybe burying them would put her to rest.
That's interesting. Huh. I wonder if we can actually pursue this line of reasoning at all.
Don't take any piece of her outside of this cabin. Maybe you should stop looking for loopholes and try harder to actually slay her. But we are trying.
Didn't know that could happen. Yeah, that's the thing with this game. You always just keep finding new weird things that you didn't know were there. Okay, you know what? Is there... No, there's no point in saving. We just saved. I do want to talk about this stuff, though. What if I buried your bones outside?
Those are just bones. They aren't me. Bury them, destroy them, whatever. That dusty pile of death is just a reminder of what you've done. It's not a fix for anything.
Alright, what do you want from me?
I want you to make things right. I want you to set me free. This place won't let me leave, but you seem to come and go as you please. So help me out. Let me in. And maybe all of this can be water under the bridge. Remember, you owe me.
Maybe we should have just left her here. Maybe we should still just leave her here. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? Hasn't gotten out and can't get out are two very different things. It'd be dull anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice. Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it? Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him. You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Alright, I guess let's do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eye...
Thanks for the body, killer.
What are you doing?
See you soon.
Oh,
She
that was
rushes forward and then
face.
she's gone. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late. You collapse to the floor.
Get up. You've still got a job to do.
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings.
So this is what it's like to be...
So, clearly it does.
all these shards of...
Hey,
Yeah?
a voice? Who cares what we are?
Do you have to deal with this annoying bickering all the time?
Yes.
No, it matters what we are. I'm clearly the same.
Hopefully they'll all go away once we leave this place. I don't know how you can tolerate all of this noise.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am.
So you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me.
I'm just going to ignore her. Obviously,
Because I'm in here with all...
I'm setting the stage.
Oh, shut up. Stop trying to manipulate everyone. Or don't, actually. It doesn't really matter. Because you won't be around to do this for much longer.
This is infuriating. Just...
Alright. I do wonder, can I... Doing this actually makes the voices go away, right? Does that affect things?
Then don't think. Just move.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
I guess we'll just have to see what happens when we leave. But if I'm stuck in here, I'll be making some renovations. It's too crowded.
Alright. Slay the princess, I guess.
Isn't that an interesting... I, of course, wish... Alright then.
What do you think you're doing?
Hear that? She's scared. You lift the blade, then plunge it deep into the princess. Her...
No!
Your skin roils and bucks.
Who do you think you are, trying to take me out with you? Well, I'll show you. I can do worse than that little knife. It's not you taking me out. It's me taking you out. I'll tear this body to shreds.
Wouldn't that be interesting? I'd like to see you try. But I think this is the end for all of us.
I said I'm leaving, you cold little freak.
You feel a violent tear, like the shape that you thought was you was never really a single shape to begin with. Something in the space you occupy has decided to leave, and it has brought you with it. Alright.
Do you think we're done, you self-destructive murderer?
Did you mean to take me with you?
Oh, you're here. Great. All I meant to do was leave. What happened to you and where you wound up wasn't exactly a top concern. At least it seems like it's just you. Those other ones were unbearable, especially that murder-happy know-it-all. I'm willing to pretend that you didn't just stab yourself to spite me, but don't think I've forgotten a thing. This is an alliance of convenience. Wait, maybe this still counts as leaving together. Come on, let's get the hell out of here.
Do a quick save just in case. Agreed. Let's go.
I don't need your permission. Come on, come on, come on. We're so close.
Alright.
Well, are you still
Here we
there?
are. I'm still here.
Well, that's something. I guess we're really stuck together then.
Sorry I stabbed us.
Well, I guess you're paying the price for it, aren't you? Let's just call it even for now.
You're not mad at me, are you?
Like I said, we have an alliance of convenience right now. I wouldn't poke too hard at the edges of that.
You're different. Your whole mood is different.
Poking at the edges when I specifically told you not to? We're both stuck here, and everything started over. How about we both just try and make the best of it, okay? Besides, there's something about you being in here with me that just feels right. It's hard to stay mad at you like this.
Hello, Rain and Bucky. I killed you, though. And I tried killing you again.
You really want me to be mad at you, don't you? Too bad, I guess. For both of us.
I like this route better with the Harsh Princess. It feels more genuine. Yeah, somewhat. Because, like, it is reasonable for her to not trust us after this. What happened to us? What happened to everything?
We're back where I started.
If we're both here, then where are the others?
There's 4 walls around us, and a chain around my wrist. How am I supposed to know about anything that isn't right in front of me?
Yeah, Soft Princess feels too nice after we killed her twice. That is very true. She's very quick to forgive us.
Maybe they're gone. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And if nobody comes by, well, I guess we'll be waiting a long, long time.
Are we still a ghost? Have you people seen your YouTube gamer recap yet? I don't even know what that is.
Huh. I don't know. It's like we're one and then the other. Make up your mind already, body, will you?
How are we supposed to get out of here?
Are you seriously asking me that? I've been stuck here for as long as you've known me. I don't think the two of us would be here right now if I knew how to leave.
I mean, technically, if we just got the chain off, wouldn't we be able to leave by ourselves? Like, she's gotten out of there by herself before, you know, using her teeth. We could maybe try to do that. On mobile, check your recent history. It should be there. Huh. I might take a look. What are we supposed to do? Just wait for something to happen?
You have any better ideas?
There has to be something for us to do other than wait. Are we gonna loop on this again?
You already said that.
Don't worry, I've got this. Begins chewing arm off. Yep. We can do that again.
Oh, no, please don't make us loop on this. I'm just gonna stop talking until you fix whatever this is.
I love that she does a little hum.
Hmm.
Alright, wait.
Huh. Did the rest of you get lost? A title card? What on earth are you talking about?
No, this is stupid. You're gonna laugh at me.
Whether I laugh at you depends on the title. I'm not going to make any promises I can't keep. I don't lie.
Snarky princess. If I'm going to tell you, you have to promise you won't laugh at me.
Okay, fine. I promise I won't laugh at you. Now tell me. I want to know.
This is so cute. The emphasis on that ouch, but deserved, yep. I mean, maybe I can... Alright, let's tell her.
Okay, sorry.
She still laughed! Are you going to convince her to believing she's in a game? That would be funny. Are there any... No, I don't think there's really been any of that kind of stuff in this game. Weirdly enough. Har, get your laughs out.
I wasn't laughing at you. I was laughing at... I was laughing at the whole situation. But really, it's like our lives are some cruel little play for someone else's entertainment.
Like it's a game.
I'm sorry, okay? Chapter 3. The Princess and the Dragon.
Casting yourself as the main character, I see. Very humble.
You're one to talk, hero. I
Alright.
think that's you.
How is this gonna go now?
You're still a mess. It's like you don't really know what we are. So, you took the knife. Of course you did.
So, what do I look like?
You really don't know, do you? I guess you'll see soon enough. You're always so loud on the way down.
What the hell am I?
The dragon, obviously.
Okay. What do you want to do?
Let's see. You're missing something important, aren't you?
What? Oh, okay, okay. This is just the princess speaking aloud. For a moment I thought that voice was coming from the other figure. Like my body was suddenly talking in the princess's voice. That would have been wild. But no, it was just the princess talking.
I know, because I have it right here. So that's what's going on with all that silent staring.
That's just a speed run.
Hey, I'm talking to you. It's rude to have a conversation in front of other people without letting them in on it.
Oh, you would like to hear what we're thinking, wouldn't you?
Why do I feel like the opportunist is so ominous in this route? Like, the way he talks is just so evil. Like, he's always kind of a slime bag, but he doesn't usually talk like this, does he? I think it's because he feels like he has the upper hand here and he's kind of gloating about it.
But I think we hold the power right now. But she knows about the Decider being gone. That would be a weird bluff to come up with if it weren't true.
Yeah, normally he's trying to butter you up, but now he's able to be more openly hostile. Yeah.
Look, I love that you're trying to contribute, but
Opportunist is the only character I actively hate. I wouldn't say I hate him. Like, he's a piece of shit, but I think he makes an entertaining character.
But I don't want to do it.
I love myself a good douchebag character, yeah.
This will just be a moment.
Unbelievable.
I love getting princess reaction to this. Right? How rude.
Yeah, this isn't over yet. 1 second. Hey, I'm talking to you?
I love this princess, actually.
They're really being quite dull in here.
She's so sassy.
I think they want to kill you. At least the new one does. He's very, very passionate about it.
Well, he can try if he wants, but I'm not so sure you all have it in you. Not without your missing piece.
Nah, but that just makes it 2 birds with 1 stone, doesn't it? How tempting. From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around. And this time you're back to being very... what's the word? Fleshy? Yes, exactly. That's precisely...
Bring it then. But you caught me off guard the first time. It's not going to happen again.
Yeah, I definitely believe it more with this princess.
Well, what can I say? I'd back off if I wasn't already overcommitted. So, guess I'll just have to pretend that you're bluffing. Which you may
I
be.
can't believe he admitted that.
We are.
He's just like, okay, I'm kind of scared of you now, but I've gone too far to back off.
Having second thoughts?
Shut up.
She's got him. Never let it be said he's not self-aware. Yep. You can feel yourself shrink and then grow, vacillating between small and large, weak and powerful, as the thing in front of you attacks, blade raised and wings spreading. That's interesting to see that kind of depiction of it. Of like, he originally assumed that we were going to be weak, but now they're having second doubts.
Before anything happens, I just wanted to let you all know that we are not
Poor,
all on
poor
board with
hero.
this. Now, we voted. It was not a majority decision. But we did have a plurality. He shouldn't count. Says who? Says me. He's not one of us. He's been here since the beginning. The old chum really deserves to say. Besides, you'll all thank us when... Oh,
Love democracy.
to do something.
And silence still, yeah. But the hesitation doesn't last, and you feel the sharp sting of cold metal sliding deep into your chest. But you can feel something else, too. She's going for it! Rage flowing from your heart and balling up in closed fists. You throw them at the thing's face and...
You can feel bone crack as her fist collides with your jaw, and then a thud as you tumble.
Amazing! This princess got hands, yeah.
You are such a disappointment.
I love her.
I'd like to see you do better.
She's barefoot this time. I feel like she isn't always. Interesting.
The princess rips the blade from her chest and, fury in her eyes, cuts herself
Ooh.
loose from her bindings.
Save. I'm back in here, but you should do it. Kill me. End this and save yourself.
Oh, you're different. You're back, just as I intended.
Oh, shut up.
Really. The princess's hand trembles as she charges at you, but charge she does. I'm not sure kill me counts as good leadership. It's certainly decisive. I just love that about this guy. Much better than the choices I would make. Oh, wow. You actually managed to say something I agreed with.
Really?
As she closes the distance, she
Aww.
raises the blade to strike and... kills us.
Oh.
Lets it fall to her side. She doesn't make eye contact as she speaks.
I almost killed you there.
Oh.
And then she looks up at you with fierceness in her gaze.
This had better not be a trick. And you're not getting this back.
She turns
Nice.
her back on you and hurls the blade through the basement window, never to be seen again. No, 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 no! You need the blade to deal with her. Then I guess we won't be doing your dirty work. Yeah.
You have no idea how good it felt to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, you did get stabbed by it like 3 times now. Poor princess. Take her hand in yours.
Are you serious? Ugh. Well, are you going to say what happens? You already said yourself that we won't be killing her. Fine. You take her remaining hand in yours. Yeah? And what does it feel like? Is it nice? Why do you want to know? You can tell a lot of things about someone from their handshake. I want to know more about the person we decided unanimously to throw our lot in
Unanimously,
with.
right.
Whatever. It's rough, but still tender. The hand of someone who's suffered, but hasn't forgotten what it's like to have a heart. That'll do.
Aw, so sweet.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Hand in hand, you and the princess leave the basement together. Welcome back, by the way. Yes, we all missed you so very much.
Yeah, the opportunist turns around real fast. Though, to be fair, I feel like he always does. Not just in this, but just in anything.
I missed you the most.
Shut up.
You weren't even here until he was gone.
That's true. We didn't actually meet in this route
Whatever,
until
it doesn't
just
matter.
now.
If you step through that door, you're damning every single person alive. You do realise that, yes? Who cares?
In case you hadn't noticed, I lost a hand down there. Would you mind?
And it's very interesting that the opportunist is there for a lot of the romantic moments in the game. Huh, yeah, I hadn't really noticed that. Alright, let's go.
twist the doorknob in your hand. I hope this all...
Finally. This is nice. This is so nice. But it's also cold.
She's gone. Is that...
Lag? Uh-oh.
This doesn't... If they ignore the cowards...
I don't see any kind of issues on my end. Is anyone else having problems? I imagine this is just going to be the same as before.
There's a...
Alright. I think we can just reload. Trying to see if there's anything going wrong on my stream. I don't see any issues. I think everything seems to be running normally. If I say nothing, she might not even realize that I'm there. That would be interesting. I'm wondering if there's a way to slay this one, but there doesn't seem to be. Say nothing.
As she closes the distance, she raises... Kills us. Well, she certainly stabs you, and it certainly hurts. But the knife doesn't leave your body. As you grab her wrists, she drives the weapon deeper and deeper into your chest. Your knees
My Wi-Fi
buckle
crashed
from
for
the
like
pain,
3 minutes, so
and
now
as
I'm
she
behind. Oh
forcefully
no.
pushes you to the ground.
Well, I mean, I think you've already seen stuff, so you can probably just get back to the beginning. Although you won't hear me saying this for a while, probably. Alright, well, good luck, Sarah. I hope you can get caught up. Whoa, I just noticed the cursor too! That's so cool! That's so cool. I really love how they've added a bunch of new cursors in the update too. Like, the cursors were already really cool in this game, but just the attention to detail on them is kind of awesome. I feel like more games should do stuff like that.
Wait, I can feel you in there. I'm pulling you out.
Oh?
Don't let us die here.
Slam the door in your own
Don't
face.
let everything die here. You have to end. Please.
Does
Whoa.
this one work together?
The last time we did this, she still had the shackle on. Now it's just a bloody stump. Also, weren't my hands on top in the other one?
Maybe. Why were we fighting each other?
You started it.
That's entirely fair.
We needed something to do.
I guess we did.
To new beginnings!
Do you feel cold?
She's gone. Is that a...
Fun.
This... If they ignore the cowards, you have to look.
Virginia's just like, oh, I want to say something too. Yeah, he always wants to say something, doesn't he? He just loves the sound of his own voice. And now we get the version of this one.
There's a
Oh,
world beyond the
interesting.
endless walls of the Von Quiet.
Oh, you're back, Sarah. That's awesome.
I'm curious to see what it means. for
But yeah, I
us.
noticed that the vessel we see here still has her arm back. I guess they didn't make a separate sprite for that. Alright, I think we can reload now. Or, let's save this one. just in case. I don't know, which... Are there other vessels that we would need to see at the end on this one? No, I don't think so. Oh, actually, it looks like we're done. Oh, we're done. Were there any others we wanted to go back and see? Were there other options for this? I guess we're done. What else did we have here? Oh, we can warn her that we're in her body.
Oh, you're back, just as I intended.
Then I just have to make this next one count.
As she closes the distance, she kills us. Well, she certainly stabs you, and it's the knife doesn't hit your body.
All right.
As you grab her wrists, she drives the weapon deeper and deeper into your chest. Your knees buckle from the pain, and as she forcefully pushes you to the ground...
Okay, well, I guess we're done. Let's reload on that last one and move on to our next thing. I wonder if these ever really do anything. Attack the entity.
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Like, what's the deal with those options? I wonder if, like, doing it multiple times across different routes might potentially do something? Or is it just, like, pointless?
The next time I see you, I will be here.
I mean, not, like, pointless. It still gives you that dialogue. I don't think those ever work. I mean, not every dialogue option needs to, like, change the outcome in some way. Like, it's fine for some things to just be a little bit of fluff dialogue. God knows this game already has enough branching options. Alright, tower time now.
You make your way up. The interior...
Take the blade
You take
and
the
go
blade
for tower.
from the table. It'd be rather difficult to
I don't know why I phrased it like that. Well, I was talking about it like that too, so don't worry about it.
The door to the basement creaks open.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you
All
come
right,
down
so-
and let me take a look at you?
Let's see. What year is this? I don't know what you're trying to say there. You're still having... Oh, what year is this in-game? I mean, I don't think it's really any year. I think this construct exists outside of time and space. Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can do...
Right, I think if we just go ahead and try to kill her now, we should,
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
get what we want.
And tighten your grip.
Nobody ever brings up technology to solve a problem. Well, the thing about this game is it's kind of in a, like, self-contained capsule. Like, this isn't a real world, you know? This is a constructed, like, pocket dimension where there are very specific rules. So we can't just do whatever the heck we want. We're given very specific tools, and we have to figure out how to use them to do a very specific task, you know? Like, that's just the constraint of this setting. There is no technology, there's just knife and princess.
You poor thing.
You step forward.
Oh? No talking. I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the
I
only
heard a
weapon
theory
you
was
have,
World War II and
you'll
assumed
have
it was
to
the
get
future
close
at
enough
first,
to
and the
use it.
Echo Just like medieval vibes or something? Huh. That's strange. To be honest, you know, that obviously this kind of cabin and whatnot is separated from reality. We don't really know anything about the original, like, reality that the narrator comes from. Obviously, it has some sort of element of magic, given that, you know, there are gods and that the narrator somehow had the ability to, like, split gods into two. I'm guessing the narrator was, like, some kind of powerful sorcerer to do something like that, you know? So, yeah, I definitely think that the base reality is some sort of fantasy world. I don't know what kind of setting or what kind of technology they would have there, but honestly, I think it's so not relevant for the actual game. But yeah, still interesting thoughts.
So, you should just...
She's unarmed.
Alright, I think we can try to slay the princess now, and she's gonna fuck us up.
You lunge forward without a moment's
wow.
hesitation. You feel flesh eat.
That, didn't work. Or rather, it worked too well. Or actually, is that... Can we still get the tower from here?
This is it.
I don't think...
Isn't it? I'm almost... Do
Can
you
we?
actually believe...
It's like she's yes, but it's over. Is it over?
Or is this just gonna get us the razor? Of course not, though. It's too easy.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
I don't think this is gonna get us the tower.
We should make sure. What's the harm? I really don't, and why shouldn't? I've told you leave. We definitely won't. I'm sorry, do you want her to be alive? You just saved the entire world from annihilation. Why are you suddenly trying to call that into question? Wait, what was that? You know,
yeah, I think we fucked up for the tower.
That was the sound of a heartbeat.
Well,
Followed
might
by
as well
another.
watch this.
And another.
I'm not actually sure if I've ever gotten this specific
I
scene.
guess I won't be dying alone after all.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure this also gets you the razor.
Something sharp digs into your side, the shock of it sending your nerves into a pained frenzy.
Side note, I love the way you see her blood dripping down her hair here. That's just so well done. It looks very nice.
Quick, let's get out of here.
Alright.
It's too late for that now. You collapse to the
Alright.
ground as the mortally wounded. As you fall, she falls with you.
I think
Exhausted.
we can go back. Auto save. Reload. I think we need to talk some more. Do we have to drop the blade? I think we can just keep talking for a little bit.
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Huh. Interesting that these are grayed out.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Is this enough? Yeah,
You
here we
charge the
go.
princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle. She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow. We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times as you lie. You shouldn't have let that fear creep.
Is this really the best?
She applies more. This is the end. I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark. And
Alright, here we go. We made it.
you're on a path in the...
Okay, and this time we're going straight for...
if that's
Well, I
what
guess we can't really go straight for the kill. But we can definitely, resist with all our might. Take the blade, of course.
You take the blade from the altar. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a... Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting... The princess towers open.
Alright. tight your grip.
As if on command, the blade
No.
slips from your grasp.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said, what draws you back here beyond the empty? Speak!
The last time nobody should have met, and you shouldn't have tried. He's being melodramatic, but that's what.
No or remain silent? I think maybe no. Do you play games before you stream them? No. I stream games completely blind. Well, okay, in this particular case, I guess you weren't around for the beginning. I've been playing this game for a long time. I originally streamed this game a year ago. I streamed this game about a year ago, and I went through a lot of different routes. But then this year, I think it was about around like the first anniversary of the game, they released an update. It was a free DLC that added a whole bunch of extra content. And so that's what I'm currently playing. So like, aside from the new content, I have seen all of this stuff a bazillion times already because I went through so many of the routes before. So like the stuff we're currently doing is stuff I've already seen, but we're on our way to a new path.
Perhaps you need another lesson in submit. Pick up.
Do it. No objection. Don't know what she's. As your eye falls, you reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. Okay, yeah. You can feel a creaking tension between the princess eyes you.
To defy me is to take that.
What? You don't have. Oh, we'll end this up. Your hand lifts the.
We're doing it. We're slaying the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, active.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
So episode 1 is true
Plunge that
Italian.
knife into your lungs.
Yeah, so this is what, episode 20 of this playlist. So if you go back to episode 1, which was recorded over a year ago now, you will see my very first completely blind reactions to this game, and oh boy, it, man, blew me away. Not gonna spoil much, hopefully, but the new Fury has some of my favorite things. Okay, I'm really looking forward to it. But yeah, just don't say anything about, like, specific things that happen. And I guess we're gonna see what's coming up.
Sorry. Don't. As you take another step forward, the blade, then it slides back.
Now.
Those are just. It's what you. I'm on it. Your other hand locks around you.
What a pit.
Slay her.
Boy, you
You continue to approach. You know, this will be my influence. You're the one making things.
stop.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knee. The princess kneels down, lifting your chin.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've
Yeah, we're doing
surrendered
New
to
Fury.
delusion. But something about your perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death. There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Well, that's the meaning, isn't it? Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this. At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance.
Alright, let's do it.
No. Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react. The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance. She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
You want to be an evil princess god's
Time to
pet.
recover. Your heart
I know there are many
with
people who are into that.
You plunge your blade into her chest.
It's not really my thing, but I know many people very much appreciate this route.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh. We can do this, can't we? You always could. The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Oh, broken.
Shut up.
I can't believe you would actually strike me. You heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
I love her face here. Just the anger and disgust. And maybe a little bit of fear.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest. Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact. You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well.
No wrong
She looks
choices,
down
yeah.
upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
Can't wait to see what this one leads
You
to.
made me use my hands. I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
The princess has been nothing but cruel to you. You should feel liberated by her fall.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine. She collapses
God, these
to the
perspectives
floor, her glassy
are
eyes watching,
incredible.
blinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear as the two of you perish together.
Absolutely gorgeous art. Just, I know it's maybe even redundant to even say that in this game because every single shot in this game is incredible. But wow.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we? Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something. I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you. Everything goes dark, and you die. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
Was I here last time you got Fury? I don't know. I think so. I think you've been here for the majority of my Pristine Cut episodes. I absolutely love the background sobbing. I think it's hilarious.
I think he's upset.
No shit.
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was and ever will be.
Didn't we have the broken and the stubborn on this route before, too?
Can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got
I
us
actually
killed.
alluded to the thing I'm excited for last time. Okay, well don't say anything, but we'll get to it. I'm
Being
very
too
excited now.
generous, he did get us killed. Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions. Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her. It's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it? Look, if the world around you is changing, especially...
I'll tell you what I said once you get there. Yeah, sounds good. Alright. To the cabin.
Good. We're all... It isn't long before you... That's it. I'd rather not waste.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining. The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten, but that is how it was. That's horrible. You did this. The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on. The blade is your implement.
Alright, well, let's do a save. Do we take the blade first or not take the blade? I guess let's not take the blade first, and then we'll go back and take the blade.
You step forward and all we see is it. What? The mirror. What are you talking? But it has to be.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's
Oh, that's
the
funny.
only thing keeping us from her.
It's funny because the stubborn is usually the one saying that we should smash
I
it.
know what we'll see. Nah, I'm with him on this one.
Smash it, yeah.
Let's get violent already. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror.
Sure, let's smash
Bring
it.
your fist crashing down against the door lead. As if on
Ow.
command, it slowly slides open, scraping it. Why am I not surprised? You step forward into the darkness. The stairs leading the air is thick. Her voice,
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat. See how you've soured my once divine melody.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
you've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good. She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination. And we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying, and we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on. If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood. The princess stands in...
Do you know what I'm
There's not so much a moment of and then. With a nauseating sound, the skin tear. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
Alright, let's see what we can do this time.
We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Alright, what can we do? I guess... I mean, we can... Let's maybe save this one. Fight back?
Still unarmed, you charge towards the princess. It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound. No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
Yeah, I think that previous dialogue option doesn't actually change anything.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality...
I guess it doesn't
reality.
change the immediate outcome. Maybe it changes your options later down the line.
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
We're not out for the count just yet. But we didn't even bring a weapon.
Yes, because we knew it was over.
I love her confused face there.
No weapon this time? It's almost as if you were planning on dying here. As if I'd grant you such a mercy. No, we're going to make this last forever. Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Something infiltrates you. The body of a sapient creature, one of those cells.
Are you still there?
Yes.
All right.
Then two are
Time
peeled
for her to
away.
peel us apart cell by cell.
Not 8.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
128.
Are you still there?
1,000.
I feel
16. You can't just 130.
what happens when it gets
Nothing. Just
but something.
1,048.
Are you still there?
2,090.
I don't like this. Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking.
16,007.
Are you still there?
There's the pain.
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy.
268. Doesn't matter, because we're still alive. You are deconstructed. You are
Alright, so far this is the same as things before. Yeah,
You
Broken
don't
is saying some
exist.
new stuff.
You're right about one.
Are you still there?
Oh! I think last time we did this, the Broken stayed till the very end.
Yes. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a ball.
Huh. I wonder if the Stubborn is gonna manage to stay till the end this time.
Yes. You are stretched into a line.
Are you still there?
Or are we just gonna end up
Yes.
with no one again?
16. 60. No.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then, all at once, there is a great rewinding. You are whole again. And in your body, the same body you were.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will. But it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished. A song with no refrain.
Why did you keep me alive? I've been here so long. Everyone is gone. There's no one else here. I can't feel anything anymore. But still, I'm here, watching. There's nothing for you to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
Is she gonna try to combine us again?
You are unwound again. But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can threads, strands of you, becoming people.
Yes, yes! See me as I have had to see you!
You do. You see a towering heart, wounded and alone. One that is familiar to you, if distant.
No, this isn't right. I feel cold.
Okay, well, we've definitely done this one before. There's probably some other options, though. Alright, are there any kind of... Oh, wait, shit. No, I don't want to do this, actually. Alright, let's reload. Where were we? Okay. Was there anything here? I feel like there aren't any other options here, really. Let her end you is also going to be the same thing. Do we have to take the blade, maybe?
You take the blade from the good. You step forward and approach the door. You reach forward and drag your hand. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood. A deep, sickening.
Are you
red
saving a
that
quick save? I
drips
don't know if you
down
noticed.
into streams
I
of the
did not
charred
notice that.
corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Please just listen to me.
No, I don't care about your words. I care about getting my pound of flesh.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch. No, that's our stuff. She just did.
You should all just be.
We're not out for...
Okay, so this is sort of different, but I feel like we've tried that at some point too. Let's save. Oh, this isn't quick saves. Whoops, my bad. How did that happen? Huh, whoops. Alright, I guess let's try this one. You damn cheater. Give me my insides back.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Are metaphorical.
You don't have the means to speak anymore, do you? How tragic. It is tragic, though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
That is disgusting looking. I said give me my insides back. Please. Oh my god!
Yes, because begging is going to help with this one.
That's horrifying, but also somehow hilarious.
It's better than the alternative. She's in control here. Without her mercy, there's nothing we can do.
I don't think she wants to give us mercy.
I didn't think I'd see you begging so quickly. How pathetic. In another life, I might have even thought it was adorable. But all it does now is fill me with contempt.
Just submit already. What is there left for us to do?
I definitely want to try both of these. Let's submit first.
Yes, it is hopeless. This is what we deserve.
Pathetic. I can't believe we have to share a body.
Let's see how
Want to hear that
deep we
headcanon
need
because
to
I found
dig
it funny?
to find
Sure,
the
yeah.
quiet little spark of your soul.
Oh, this sounds like we're back to...
The body of one of those cells.
Are you still
Alright,
there?
it sounds like we're back to where we were last time.
We're so different.
Okay, yeah, reload. Seize control of your broken body and lay waste to your foe.
Skin organs flapping. You charge
That is
towards the princess.
disgusting and hilarious.
That's right. She'll never stop
I
us.
love the like wet slappy meat sounds. They're so gross.
Still you defy your god. I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before. Never again.
You swing for her heart. What's left of you explodes. So that's it. It's over. Just like that.
Of
No.
course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
We're gonna take all of our little pieces of broken flesh and fling them at her in our last attack.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
Interesting that she uses all of these like music metaphors.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many
Hey, if we're not
perspectives,
dead,
there
that's
isn't
even
one,
better.
But functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in, incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
It's quite poetic. Some guy headcanoned that Quiet didn't actually talk, he just made bird noises and everyone just understood him anyways, but the vocal system thing sounds somewhat like the other voices. Oh, that's funny.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Oh boy. Save. This sounds super interesting, but I want to explore the other options first. How are we supposed to lose this one?
I don't know. You're the one who makes things happen, so make it happen.
She's going to get worse. She gets worse every time we get to a new cabin.
Who said anything about getting to a new cabin? No, we make something here.
It won't matter if you do. She'll just pull us apart again.
And preferably, we make something without him.
Oh. Now that's an idea. Shed this vessel for the next.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished.
Who said
You
anything
die
about
here,
dying?
The world is doomed.
We're not dying. We're just getting a new vessel. Oh, okay, apparently we do. But you do die. There's a great release as you loose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. Stubborn really said, mods, ban this guy. And yet, you are still here. What is this new vessel?
Where the hell are you? Are you already at the princess?
Are we gonna, like, take control of all of the flesh blobs in the cabin?
This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
Hi, Hunted.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
The princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound.
Yikes.
Again? Already?
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Die again. Again, you relinquish your body. And again, you find yourself here, but somewhere else.
Your Honor, she's
Absolutely
Of course.
divine.
You, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
And what are you doing?
Attacking her, obviously.
Smitten, not right now. Yeah, it's not really the right time, but...
Right. You charge towards the princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
you explode.
Again.
You let yourself go, and you are living once more.
You're on a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and we're unwound. Yes, her head falls creepily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding power.
No.
Yes.
Again.
Again! You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor,
No time. You narrate now.
yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you. We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance. Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
It doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
But there is no you to die. It's such a metal description. I know. In general, the writing in this game is insane.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That feels right.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because we always have been. If we're nothing, then how can we do anything? The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
The force races towards the princess's exposed heart. Threads of texture pulled from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
Oh, we do. The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
Yeah, he'll be okay. You're smiling like a dummy. That was a very fun sequence. Stubborn is awesome. Quantum Beak. Find the means to triumph over an angel scorned.
She's gone. And there's that.
Let me go check the memories real quick to see if we've gotten everything. I love killing the Fury. We got an ending before when we killed the Fury, but like in a different way. So this one we got before. Whoops. And then Fury. I think we got all of them? We got all of them. Alright. I think we're good to go towards the end.
This doesn't.
Screw them.
Ignore them.
So much Fred in her gallery, yeah.
I think you know.
Alright, let's finish this. I don't know if there's any point in asking stuff. I think we might as well just leave. Alright, whatever. Onwards. Okay. The only new question you get is if you get happily ever after. Yeah, I already did that one back the first time I did it. Alright, okay, what happens now?
Ever the passive when the echoes so.
You know what? Maybe we should just leave. You guys want to just leave? Maybe we can do that. Wait, no.
Brings me greater.
Actually, I don't want to do that. Oops. Is there an autosave? Okay, I do want to do the battle. Because, you know, otherwise we just miss it completely. And I wanted to check if some of my other endings this time got any red text. Let's talk this through.
My very nature, but violence and passion are dancing. Is a person? Is it their body? A person is not a body. Death is a
Oh.
transformation into something
Okay,
new.
so that one did
It's
it.
only bodies that fear it.
So here, hang on. I'm taking notes on which ones get it. When you reduced me to nothing, not... Or, well, I don't know if we need to... Maybe we can leave the red text for next time. Let's try some of these. What did these do? You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here.
What you mistake for lecture is merely observation. I only want to help you. You can vainly struggle against me, or you can follow the rhythm of our movement and find our freedom. What once was one, then was two, and then I pulled you from the ruins, and then we built a lot. A peace didn't last. The worm and it took you from me, and I took you back. You and I are bound together.
I guess we can continue on this path then. You use all these pretentious metaphors and pretend you're making grand proclamations about who I am and who you are, but you really aren't saying much of anything.
If my words feel meaningless, it's because words are meaningless. If it feels as though I lecture you from above, it is merely because you have refused to climb after me and find where you belong.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you.
But we had a dance unfinished, and in the pitch black of the earth we found it, at the tips of claws and the edge of blades.
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
Okay, so this one also is red text. Put that one in the notes. We got a lot of red text this time, huh? Well, I mean, I guess I was deliberately saving the endings I got that I thought were the meanest. Let's continue what we were doing before. It doesn't even matter what I say to you, because you're just going to keep telling me your perspective like it's some universal truth.
The only universal truth is that there are no universal truths. There is only you and me, existing in relation to the other. And I will not stop our dance until you understand. A picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life. How deep must repetition still our movements, until even the air we breathe is stale? You doused the flames of false devotion, and in my despair, you tore down the walls and freed us both from a mockery of life. Would you rebuild those walls and throw the world in them? Would you keep them in that box we shared and tell them that they're happy?
Little claws on the table at the far end, yeah. Alright, there's another one. So I think that's 5 that we've found. I think we have enough for a full playthrough. I was so much better when I was with your vessels. Even at their worst, they all still heard me.
They are mere fragments of a whole. They bought into delusion because none of them were able to see past themselves.
So yeah, this one I was messing around with off screen. I meant to restart and just start a new playthrough last stream, but I forgot to do that, so we ended up with an extra one, but that's fine. And there's another red text. Alright, so I guess we have 6 to choose from. Let's just keep rejecting her authority just to finish the line of dialogue. I don't know what you are, but you aren't any of them. You're just something wearing their skin.
You cling to things that never truly existed. If it takes all of eternity to break your grip on petty, fickle, fleeting selves, both mine and yours, then I will break it.
Lashed between your baits, the princess relaxes, smiling from a distance. The respite's welcome.
Nothing is immutable. There is no constant. Open your eye.
Alright, let's leave. Sure, why not? Okay, I'm ready to go, but how do we leave?
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Free yourself. Alright. I mean, I've done this ending before too, so nothing really new here. But
I love you.
take her hand and become gods together.
It's magnificent.
On we go. Whoa. Alright, we did it. This ending is really underrated. I think it's sweet. I mean, it is. But I definitely prefer the endings where we leave with her as just like a person. I mean, it is cool that we get to be gods and have absolute power and whatnot. But yeah, it is beautiful. Alright. There we go. I think all the endings are romantic in their own way. Even when you kill her, as there's a sense of longing. Yeah, I mean, it's a love story, after all. All of the endings are, to some extent, romantic. Yeah. Let's see. We've only been here for an hour and a half. Yeah, it is very early. I feel like it's kind of too early to end the stream. I guess we could make progress on our, on that final ending. So I was actually thinking that maybe I could just do the red text routes off screen and then, just show you guys the result in the next stream. But since we have time, I guess we could do them now. And actually, since we got so many red texts this time, maybe we should just reload something from here. New ending is full genocide. It's hard to achieve. But no, right, wrong choices, yeah. Yeah, so let's see. Which one did we have that wasn't... that wasn't red text? So we did the happy ending and the specter. Oh, I think the specter one didn't give us the red text, right? so let's reload from... I guess we can just reload from the Spectre from this time. Okay, so... I know in the Spectre, if you do the route where, like, you're just nice to her, and then you... Stabbing her doesn't give you the red text, but, whatchamacallit. Leaving her in the basement does. So maybe we can do that. Do that, and then we have one... although, is this... Have we already stabbed her here? I don't think we have. So I think she can still be nice to us.
I brought that annoying knife again. So, are you waiting for a chance?
Alright,
I just want the same thing I've always wanted.
okay, so it seems like she's still nice.
But this place won't let me go. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored.
Alright, let her possess me.
The princess swims through...
Slay her.
Isn't that an interesting idea?
Say nothing? That's you, isn't it?
She actually hears the say nothing bit? That's so funny.
It's just the two of us now. I hope that means things are going to be better, even if we're still stuck. Maybe everything that was bad between us just came from them. I hope. Because I really wouldn't like to be stabbed a third time.
You will. Hell no, we're staying right here until we figure this out.
I don't think there's anything for us to figure out down here. I think our only answers are out there. Come on, let's...
Wait.
You've gotten title cards?
Can I just say nothing the whole time? I'm just not gonna talk to her.
I'm sorry.
Somehow that feels especially cruel. Just ignoring her the whole time.
Real good chapter title, Princess.
Aww, poor princess. Silence.
Silence. So, here we are again. Still quiet, huh? Even when you're not in your body, you're kind of quiet.
Yeah, it's in my nature, I guess.
What's going on in there anymore?
You are the long quiet after all, exactly.
Okay, I guess we'll just wait.
She just seems so disappointed with that. Like she's trying to make conversation.
From what I remember, it's pretty easy to kill you the first time around.
Yeah, The Princess and the Dragon and Happily Ever After are both really good.
Very...
I think Happily Ever After is my favorite one. Alright, let's save just in case. Make sure we get the right ending. Turn around and leave.
You're back! Just as I...
Say nothing. I'm just silent this route.
This is not a resolution.
You're not even going to answer me. What did I ever do to deserve you? Oh no. Poor
Nothing.
princess.
It's so cold and empty here.
Aww.
She's gone. Is that a... This... If they ignore them...
The next time.
Alright. So we've got options for this last one. Let's see. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to try to do the cage one. Because we didn't actually confirm that it has red text, but I remember someone, I think Sarah, saying last time that dropping the head does get you red text, which would not surprise me in the slightest. So yeah, we can do that. We can go to the tower, and then we can either... We got one through Apotheosis, and we got one through Fury, so those are also options.
You make your way up the... The interior of the...
You know what? I kind of do want to try the cage one.
You take the blade
just
from
for
the table.
fun. Let's save. I think all of the options I currently know of do require taking the blade. So, let's go for it.
The door to her voice. Good. You're still listening to reason.
Then why did you...
Alright, yeah, we're totally gonna be
Blade
nice and
tumbles
free
out
you
of
and
your
stuff.
trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious...
Oh?
Oh, you have...
I'll be here.
You make your way... Against your better judgment, you play... No, we won't have it. Stop that.
We're freeing her. We're doing this.
The blade.
Alright.
A warning before...
A while ago I was watching random analysis vids, and one of them said that death was both a great change and the greatest stillness. Yeah. I suppose. I mean, the
interior of
the
cabin
death
is
itself
less a
is
cozy woodland
change.
retreat and more like
I
a
guess what
garden.
happens after is stillness. We need to take the blade. I think
You
the
take the
skeptic
blade
won't
from
let
the
you.
table. The door to the basement.
Okay, sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before.
Have I actually tried leaving her in the basement in this route? I don't know if I have.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away.
If it's a stillness, would killing stillness not also rid the world of death? How do you kill stillness, though? Is that even an option? Like, I mean, in the kind of concept of this game, would that be like destroying the long quiet, I guess? Yeah, kill long quiet. Like, what happens if you do that? Like, it makes sense that, you know, destroying the shifting mound would destroy the concept of change and then leave the world in this unchanging state. But then what happens if you kill the long quiet? Does that mean that everything is constantly changing? I suppose in that sense there would be no death, so to speak. That things would just always be in a state of transformation. Maybe they could die, quote unquote, but it wouldn't be permanent. Kind of how like death in this game generally isn't permanent. That like even if you die, you just come back in a different form or something like that. Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking about, yeah. Yeah, the shifting mound does have a bit of the long quiet in her, so she has some level of constancy here. Yeah, they are like slightly still, you know, intertwined. I feel like we don't really explore the consequence of that. Because I think the narrator at one point brings up the fact that, like, because there's still a bit of the shifting mound in us, then even killing her would not rid the world of change completely. But we don't know, like, to what extent that's true, you know? Alright, let's let her
Let me borrow
do her
that
thing.
knife.
Alright, give her the knife.
Slide it over.
Look
You
away.
close your eyes. I'll be damned.
Okay,
Fine.
let's go.
But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade.
With your work done, you open the cabin door, ready to return to a world safe.
Expect the voices are part of the shifting mound in the long quiet. Huh. I don't know. Yeah, so
So
we're gonna
glad
say we're
you're
okay with
keeping
this. We're gonna make Skeptic take over. I'm gonna accept my reward now.
That's great.
Kind of get a bit more of that than in the new end, I guess. Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Don't apologize. I'm
Alright. Let's save just in case. I don't 100% remember what we need to do this. I think we need to throw out the blade. Do we talk about it here?
Holding it. It doesn't matter if we spawn with it or have to trudge all the way up.
I didn't.
Well, yes, this is strange.
Yeah, here we go. Toss the blade.
Are you serious? The blade is your implement. You know what? Yeah.
You're all being.
Toss the blade.
Are you even listening to me?
I say we're tossing the blade.
Without another word, you
Never to be seen.
Oh, but there is something stopping you from
Did I do these dialogue options before? I think I
you
did.
actually managed to.
Alright.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. Every circle. You step out onto the floor. Or. But you are met with only silence.
I don't think I need to do anything here yet. I think I should just wait for her to talk.
The princess takes.
I think we tell her that we didn't bring a knife.
You're pleading with me as if I have a say over anything, neither do you.
The body takes another step towards you.
I don't think she's happy you're here.
Oh, well, isn't that.
It makes sense to me.
You know, I wouldn't. This was all doomed.
I remember there being an option at some point to point out that we don't have the blade.
That's what I used to think. But time alone has taught me the truth. I'm not my body. I'm just the thing that watches it. There's so much pain that comes from tricking yourself into thinking you have a choice. But none of us have
Ouch.
choices. And knowing that has made me feel so... free.
That's so dark.
Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle.
The body steps
Oh
forward.
yeah, she has
You come
to
to
talk
me,
about this.
knife in hand.
Yeah, this is the sticking point.
But that's not right.
Silently wave your empty hands. You clearly weren't listening to me earlier because I already told you that I'd throw away that knife. I ditched it before I even got to the cabin.
Oh. Yeah. You did say that.
The body marching towards you.
Huh. She stopped. What is that supposed to mean?
You've been the one listening to me. You made yourself stop. And now you can finally decide to finally let me down.
You make it sound so easy. But it can't be that easy. Not after all that violent repetition. Oh.
Suddenly, the chains loosen. The hooks sliding from your skin. The room settles into comforting silence.
So that's...
The
truth was right.
That is absolutely. Looks like we've seen through your.
I love
lies
Mr.
at
the
last.
narrator.
Oh, shut up. We both of you talk too much.
I want you to take me out of
The
this.
princess's body doesn't stand. Fine by me. This will. Besides, we already made. I suppose not.
All right,
You cautiously
take her.
approach the kneeling
I feel
body
so
and
bad for what I'm about to do.
You wrap your hand in the
I'm
chain.
terrible.
I mean, what's the...
Huh, I hadn't even considered.
I'm joking, by the way.
I mean, hell, no. I was joking. But fine. It would probably wouldn't work.
I'm so sorry.
Huh. Well, after every. Huh.
You sure kept your cards close to your chest.
Well, no time for
Oh,
taking it back.
I
It's
hate
done.
that
Let
face.
go of the princess's head and watch as she plunges into the abyss.
Also, I love
All
how
that, just to take it all away.
cheerful the narrator is about it. I wonder if the subtitles are diegetic. That's such an interesting point. All right, I think that's it.
This.
You're right.
It's going. I think you.
All right, destroy it. We're going for violence. Oh, wait. Hang on. There we go. Now we're ready to do this. Destroy the mirror. All right. Hang on, let me get some water. If the sidebar is diegetic, really? That's interesting. What happens now? I ask, as if I don't already know.
Ever the passive player, when the echoes spun us from one. So,
I have so many questions and I need answers.
my very nature is.
And when we reached the end and you sent me plunging back into the abyss, I was already free of fear. That act was your final assertion of will over chains. Oh. The Princess of the Dragon and the Dragon the Opportunist mentions that all the voices should go to the sidebar to privately chat. Oh, that's funny.
This construct is a machine of fear. It has no place in our divine hearts. Shatter it. Leave with me.
But the voices don't use the sidebar. The sidebar is just my thing. Why would the voices go there to chat? Don't use my sidebar. Rude. It was so easy to let you fall into the abyss. You needed me, but I've never needed you.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. What once was one, then was two.
You weren't using it at the time, that's true. I saw it as some expression. Yeah, I also assumed that they were talking about something else. When your spirit possessed my body, I excised you from my heart. And when you tried to take me with you, I left you to languish. There is nothing you can do to me that lasts.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me.
You are devoured. Pray for some.
The more we fought, the more you became an animal. I put you down then, and I will put you down now. The world doesn't need your savagery.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me. A
picture of a life, and a picture of a life, and a picture of a life.
I sunk my
Deep
blade in your heart
repetitions
because
still
I
our
didn't need
movements,
you.
until even
I
the
still
air we
don't
breathe
need
is
you.
stale.
The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell.
Even when you cut the signal to my body, I cleanly executed you. And when I was confronted with your spirit, I hurled you down a bottomless pit. I wonder if this is because I specifically got there from the nightmare, because the first sentence seems to reference the nightmare. Oh, looks like we did it. Princess dives into you once more. But this time, no lone figure claws its way to the surface. Instead, you are swept up in the whole of her multitudes, an infinite tide crashing against you. They are like gnats against your divine skin.
I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
I love the individual princesses that are like staring at you. That defiant glare. Look at all these princesses. Also, I love the depth here of like this tunnel of infinite princesses stretching back into the background there. She tears into you, hand and fist and tooth and claw, the pace of your dance quickening and quickening and quickening. But the faster she moves, the more easily you keep pace. You have already seen the path to victory. Oh. Uh-oh. We have our own multitudes. As she strikes again, you catch her, hands clasping her wrists and wings binding her arms. A furor rises in her multitudes as they struggle against you, but you remain unmovable in your resolve. And then it's over. Her shoulders slump, and her limbs go slack. You see defeat in her many eyes.
This shouldn't be possible. What are you? What can you ever hope to be without me to define your shape? Please, don't do this to yourself.
But the time for speech is over. You will make her see your truth. Well, we're definitely saving this one. I mean, generally, I prefer to do the peaceful options, so I'm gonna destroy her first, and then go back to fix it. She is gone, and you are truly alone. But there are worse things to be than alone. Your consciousness sits at the center of the long quiet, at the center of yourself. With nothing left to distract you, you can finally feel its edges. The artificial constraints put in place by a lesser thing that could never hope to understand you, where the infinite folds into itself endlessly. Your cage. It could only imprison you as long as you didn't notice it, and it has your full attention now. That's different. At the mere thought that it might break, it falls apart. And there you see it. A world free from death. Your new world. Ever moving, but never decaying. A world of uninterrupted experience. What things will you put in it now that it is yours? What beings will you carve into eternity to experience you? What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? That's echoing a line from the shifting mound before. I remember her asking us that. I guess now we have to figure it out, huh? You did it without any of the voices. Yep. Alright, well, let's load that last one up. And offer her your hand.
You offer me your hand as if you've proven me wrong. But I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong. You just haven't listened to me.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Oh, here's the hero. I guess I can do this alone. I guess I've been doing it alone all this time.
You've been surviving on your own, but you're never going to get through to her while she's like this. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Alright, I gotta try this one real quick. I can do this out here on my own.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to.
Alright, thanks, hero. Alright, I think we're done being evil. Oops.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things?
Sure. Hero doesn't believe in you, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here. Just a table and a door. Oh, and some windows. No mirror this time. And, there's no blade, is there?
Interesting. That's new. Well.
I guess whatever we find down there, we'll have to face it empty-handed. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe we're done with violence.
Yeah, I think we are. Hero, best boy. I know, I love the hero.
The stairs.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
I think it's
And
because if you
there
wanted to
you
kill
are.
it, you would have done it out there.
Hands
Yeah.
empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I wonder what else will be different. Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sit with her. It's so good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
Well, the first time we met, I scared you so much your organs stopped working. And I meant to do that. If anyone should be apologizing here, well, it should be me.
I love how it remembers your very first route. That's so cute.
But hey, we both took things a little far, didn't we? It's no big deal. All of that's behind us now, I think.
You know, when she puts it like that...
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think I like that.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there, wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist? I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you.
Are we gonna bring up that we didn't have a choice?
And I don't want to be her, if that's what you're asking. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
Do we want to go through the rest of these? I guess why not? I don't think I want to be a god.
Doesn't matter what we call ourselves. It's just another label, and I don't think labels have ever helped us. All they do is cram us into boxes where we don't fit. Just like this cabin.
Are you the same you as you are out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
Which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
None of this was ever really fair for either of us, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Take her hand in yours. It doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
You know what? Yeah, I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going,
This always upsets me so much.
two of you.
I hate leaving him behind. Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
I think that was like the one part in this game that actually kind of made me choke up the first time I played it. Was when we did this option for the first time. Alright. On we go.
This is it. I have no idea what it's gonna be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Are you ready?
Of course I am. Are you?
Alright. That's it. Okay, we did it. So we've still got a bunch of stuff that we didn't get here. I guess this is from, yeah, this is the stranger thing and whatnot. There's definitely still a bunch of stuff that we're missing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what that is. A bunch of routes that I haven't done on the Pristine cut version. But yeah, doing pretty well with all these gallery entries here. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. So I guess that's the official end of this playthrough. I probably will go back and do the rest of the gallery off stream, even though most of it is stuff that I did previously. But at this point, I feel like we're quite far into completing it. I can take a look at... Do they have the achievements here, or do I need to go back to Steam to see that? I can just go back to Steam, I guess. So it was wonderful to see your stream. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So I do still have some... You know what? I'm just going to quit the game and go back to Steam and see what I've got left. 123 achievements, 93%. Crazy. That's a lot of achievements. So yeah, there's some, whatchamacallit. The Beast. This is from the Witch. Abandoning the Thorn? What kind of monster would do that? I couldn't even bring myself to do that on stream, but I guess if I'm gonna fill out the rest of the gallery, I'm gonna have to. This one, I have no idea what it is. If you guys want to give me a hint, that's would actually be appreciated. Just no specifics. Just if someone can point me in the right direction for this, because I have no idea what the hell this is. This is presumably something on the adversary? I'm not sure what exactly. Oh, be mean to the voices when you see the mirror? That's so rude! Why would you do that? That's interesting. I never thought that that dialogue would change anything. But that's... Huh. Huh, I didn't think of that. Wow. That's funny. Alright. One hidden achievement. I wonder if this was... If this is a Pristine cut one, or if this is one that was hidden even before... just one that I didn't have even before the update. So yeah, but for the most part, I know how to get these. Yeah, thanks for the tip on this. I would never have thought to do that. That's interesting. I'm really curious to see what that would do. So yeah, I guess I still have a stream on Tuesday that now I don't have plans for. So I guess one thing I can potentially do is just do like a bonus episode where I go through some of these. The other thing I can potentially do is do like a maybe Slay the Princess art stream? Maybe? I kind of did something like that for Amaranthus, where after I finished the game, I did like an art stream. Although in that case, I had already been like working on some sketches for that game. So I just kind of continued working on that. But yeah, potentially I can go draw something. I think you should go for the rest of the achievements. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I think those are kind of my two main options. But yeah, I guess if people want to really see me 100% the game on stream, there are some things that I did off stream, like in between. In between the original game playthrough and the Pristine cut playthrough, I did get a couple more achievements in the interim. But yeah, if I do another bonus playthrough for these achievements, then will really have played almost the entire game on stream, which is kind of insane because this game is massive. But yeah, I guess then on Tuesday we'll just be doing a little bonus stream where I go through some of these other achievements. I guess a lot of them are kind of mutually exclusive. Because this one is the witch, and then these two are the thorn. So all three of these I can't actually do in one playthrough. So we'll maybe have to do some save scumming or something on that. For this one, I think we do have to make it to the end. So we'll have a couple of extra routes to do, but we still have a bunch of stuff to fill out in the gallery anyway. So yeah, I guess that's the plan then. I guess this is technically kind of the finale stream, so I kind of feel like I should maybe do some kind of closing thoughts, but I don't really have anything else to say. Like, I already gave closing thoughts when I finished the game originally, and like, it's still a masterpiece. Like, what else do I say? It's amazing. The new content has definitely been awesome. I think the happily ever after route is probably my favorite. I love seeing the ways that it breaks the established conventions of the game. Like, I can't imagine someone getting that as one of their first routes, because for me, I've like seen all of these patterns so many times, and I can see how they're different in that one. Like, the stairs going up instead of down was wild, and then like the narrator not even being able to do his line about slaying the princess actually doing her a favor and all of that stuff. It's so fun. Yeah, what an amazing game. But I guess it's technically not the end. We still have one more bonus achievement stream. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that. I guess we'll end here for tonight then. Thank you so much for joining me on this. This game is so good. And yeah, I'm really glad to see other people enjoying it. I've been following the devs on Blue Sky, and yeah, they've been posting about like how the game recently reached, I think, 500,000 downloads, which is like incredible for like an indie game. Amazing. I've been seeing so many people post about it, and I'm just really happy about the amount of hype it's been getting. So yeah, what a great game. I'll be kind of sad to be done with it. But I guess everything ends eventually. That's actually really funny, because I remember when I was finishing the game the first time, I specifically said that like I was going to play the rest of it off stream, and like I wasn't planning to go full completionist on the stream, because I just felt like it wasn't really the right thing to do for this game. Because I feel like the playthroughs are so like personal that like rather than me just going through all of the endings, it would be better for the viewers to just go and get the game themselves and like get their own personal routes. But this game is just too fun. I just can't stop playing it. Anyway. Yeah. See you guys next time, I guess. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.